This is CHS TV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Paige.
And I'm Elena with your morning announcements for Tuesday, February the 15th.
Let's start off the show with a message from Mr. Daly.
Good Tuesday morning, Cathedral. I'm in the announcement room for prayer and the anthem and things. I hope the lateness was a little better today than it was yesterday, because it was not good yesterday. And again, staff and students, we count on you focusing on that. That's a lifetime habit of being prompt and responsible that's going to serve you well no matter where you end up in life. So I have a few announcements and I want to highlight a couple amazing graduates of Cathedral from the history of our school, and partially in honor of Black History Month. So sports are returning today. I think the volleyball team played yesterday, but all of our winter sports teams are back in action this week, and most of them today. So good luck to those teams. Now, emails did go out to the parents and guardians for the players of those teams. So we are still in a position where we are not allowed fans in the games, only 2 fans per athlete. And again, those emails went out yesterday. So if you're one of the athletes on those teams, whether you're here, I think the basketball teams are at Newman tonight, have your parents or guardians or friends who want to come to the game. Again, they have to be vaccinated still, but those emails went out. Now, we are hopeful. If you are following the news, there's a lot in the news. The Premier announced that they will be raising restrictions with COVID starting March 1st. So we are hopeful, and I want you to know that both me and the other secondary principals in the system, we're trying to see if we can get back to having fans in our gymnasium for both volleyball and basketball. But as of this moment, that's not possible. So, and we did have a group of students, jump into the gym after school on Friday. You're not permitted in the gym after school unless you're with the team and under the direct supervision of an adult. So please don't do that. And again, students, we are working hard to get you back into the gym to support your classmates and fellow students in their activities. But as of this moment, you're not permitted, and we thank you for your encouragement there. And I was thinking, as we were talking about the sports returning, about one of the great persons in history of Cathedral, and it's Black History Month. So I've got 2 Black graduates to highlight today. One is Jerry Simpson. Now, Jerry Simpson, I think I'm looking for pictures to get put up by Mr. Trabucco if he has a chance. But Jerry Simpson, there he is. So Jerry Simpson was, again, the demographics of Cathedral were the demographics of Hamilton, and I'm pretty sure Jerry Simpson was probably the 2nd or 3rd Black student ever to attend Cathedral. So he's a graduate, I believe, of 1968. His achievements especially in sports at Cathedral are legendary, and I want to highlight them for you. So he back then, really up until my time, students went to high school for 5 years. It was grade 9 to 13. So he had 5 years of basketball and 5 years of football. And if you look at that photo, the one on the left is him holding the championship trophy and in the basketball championship, and the one on the right is him playing football. His distinction in the whole history of our school, the tens of thousands of students, he won 5 basketball and 5 football championships. So he went undefeated in the 2 major male sports of the 60s. And on top of that, he was part of the OFSA championship team, which very famously won our first OFSA title in 1968. It was a legendary team coached by Father Kennedy. My father is actually an assistant coach on that team in the back row. And a legendary basketball person, Mark Walton's holding the trophy there in the middle. That team went undefeated in Ontario, won the championship of OFSA by over 20, kind of like our girls did this year. And they averaged over 100 points a game, if you can believe it. So that was in a 32-minute game, and they really pioneered the pressing and running fast break style that most teams play now. So I wanted to highlight Jerry Simpson, 5 football, 5 basketball championships, and I believe class of 98, amazing. And the second person I wanted to highlight, because I was thinking, you may not even remember, I asked Mr. D'Souza in the hallway, the last actual assembly we had at Cathedral was in February of 2020. Now, for students who are grade 11 and below, you don't really understand how much our assemblies and gatherings in the gym and in the forum were such a part of the Cathedral culture, and hopefully coming back soon. So in February of 2020, we had our last gathering in the gymnasium, And I wanted to highlight, again, another graduate, far more recent than Jerry Simpson, AC Mensa. Now, you can find her online. She's a contemporary artist. She's done TED Talks in Toronto. She's been in movies, videos. She's directed movies and videos, especially in the dance portion. She's an unbelievably accomplished person. I remember her as a student when I was teaching math and a vice principal. And in February of 2020, one of my favorite assemblies of all time, we had former principal Nancy Di Gregorio, who herself was born in Africa. There she is in the tan in the back. And AC Mensa, this amazing professional, world-renowned artist, visit our school and do a dance for us. So I strongly encourage you, look her up on Instagram, and her website is actually ESIEMENSA, acmensa.com. And she continues to be really a world-renowned artist who continues to achieve things. So we're hopeful that very soon we can get back to having those kinds of assemblies. But there's a lot of inspiration for you there today, students, if you think about between Ibun and what Jerry Simpson accomplished and what AC Mensa's done in various different ways, and especially highlighting 3 great Black graduates from Cathedral in Black History Month. So thank you for your attention. And you know, I say here, there's excellence in the history of Cathedral. There's a history of high achievers, and you students are next. We'll turn it back to the anchors. Have a great day.
Sure. Registration forms for Homework Club are available in Guidance or Student Success. Cathedral teachers will be in the library Monday and Wednesday after school until 4:30. Homework Club will begin as soon as there are enough students registered.
For any AP Science students looking to write the AP Chemistry, Physics, or Biology exam this spring, there will be a brief meeting immediately after school on Thursday in room 340. Thank you from Mr. DiPietro.
Are you looking for volunteer hours? Cathedral's breakfast program is getting ready to start back up. Reliable students who are able to come in at 7:15 a.m. to help set up, serve, and clean up breakfast before period 1 are needed to make this program a success. You should be available at least 1 or 2 mornings a week. We are also looking for staff volunteers to help. Please see Mrs. Verasso in room 206 for more information.
To be or not to be? Part of this year's popular Shakespearean's World Play Experience. That is the question. The Shakespeareans has students rehearse complete scenes from the Shakespeare's plays linked by common themes. Easy sessions begin with a physical and vocal warm-up. Students explore character, language, and story through voice, movement, stage combat, improvisation, and mask. This program includes putting on a production in May. An informational meeting to help you determine if you'd like to be a part of the experience will take place tomorrow in room 328. Please see Mrs. Daly if you have any questions or need any more information.
All students who signed up to be international tour guides are asked to meet in the library seminar room for a brief meeting after school today. If you cannot attend, please see Ms. Craig in the seminar room.
There will be an Imagination team meeting in the chapel after school on Thursday. If you cannot attend, please see Ms. Craig in the seminar room.
Many teams are back in action today after taking a long break. We wish our novice boys basketball team good luck in their game today as they travel to St. John Henry Newman. Teachers, please dismiss all members of the team at 2:15. The senior girls volleyball game is tonight at 5:30 p.m. in our gym. And the junior girls volleyball team will be dismissed today at 2:40 to set up the net and prepare for their game against St. John Henry Newman.
And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral.
Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.